Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video, well, we're going to go back and check out everything that was revealed at Adepticon. Now, we had the live stream, and unfortunately, as the previous show started, my internet went out. It completely cut out, so I apologise for anyone watching if you missed any little snippet at the start. I understand part of the reveal was sort of an issue at the start of that, and I do apologise. Can't be helped. We had a internet blackout for a good couple of hours. No idea what happened, but anyway, we're going to check it all out here. You're going to get all my thoughts, and I'd love to hear all of your thoughts about everything that was revealed. I think this has been the best reveal show in quite some time. There was some really awesome stuff revealed, and a ton of stuff for a bunch of different things. And let's start with Warhammer Underworlds, a new game we started playing on the channel. We had our first Rivals Battle Report up for Warhammer Underworlds, and now we're getting the new starter set, which is Word Hollow. Continuing on through the Gnarlwood, we sort of delve a little bit deeper. I think we've got two of the coolest warbands we've had in quite some time. This Stormcast Eternals warband is the best Stormcast Eternals warband they've done so far. This one, I believe, I'm trying to remember the names of what they called it. Domiton's Storm Coven. So a trio of Knights Arcanum from the Valor Dictor Temple who charge into battle. So 3 different Knights Arcanum is pretty cool. All bespoke characters in their own right. But first of all, this dude is just awesome. I love the sort of rising rock energy that he's got there. Sort of going to hurl that boulder magically at someone. Now that is the leader. You've got this one that's sort of floating, which is a really cool different pose. Remember seeing the silhouette, I thought this was something elven, but obviously that's not part of the helmet. That's the same sort of face mask that the Knight Arcanum in the starter set has, which is really cool. And then we have this last one here as well, sword and staff, almost Evocator-like in its armament. Reminds me very much of, the Evocator's armament. But really, really cool Stormcast models. By far my favourite. Something I did mention, as you've noticed, these are all wizards. They mentioned that this season of Underworlds, this set of 4, will be very wizard focused, and they are joined by Ephilium's Pandemonium, which is this disciple of one of the Gaunt Summoners here, which is just an absolutely horrific yet amazing miniature at the same time. And it is joined by all these weird, creepy, sort of magical amalgams that it's created. Of course, we saw this one. This was revealed for the 1 million subscribers on Twitter or Facebook or something. Anyway, that was revealed a little while ago. But we've got this weird, bird thing. You've got these other shambling horrors here that are all just grotesque, but so cool. And of course this will be in a brand new starter set that will contain both a specific deck for both of these 2 warbands here, along with a two brand new rifles decks as well. Both warbands make great use of magic. We'll introduce new rules like stun, budge, hex and salvage. Cover all in future details. As you can see, here you go. Ephilium's Pandemonium, Domiton's Storm Coven, then Toxic Chariots and Seismic Shock Rivals decks. All added some more fantastic artwork. Underworlds continues to just punch it out the park. And then we move to Age of Sigmar. And perhaps, for me, anyone who knows the channel, this is my favourite part of the reveal. We got the first sighting of actual Cities of Sigmar models, and we've got confirmation that the army is coming this year. I love these. What's cool about these for 2 things. I like that they are easy enough that you can use your regular free good guard that you've already got to represent these models quite easily. Swordsman would easily count as these models, But what's cool, they just look really, really cool. Got a lot of detail put into them. Absolutely love them. It's the little details like the bone in the hammer. But really cool. This is interesting here. So this is a bunch of the different Cities of Sigmar. So there are some that people may recognize and some that people may not. So I'm trying to remember the ones we've got here. So pretty sure that heart. So we have Hammerhall. Not Hammerhall. That is Hallowheart there. That's one there. The anchor, I think, is Anvilguard. We've got Tempest Eye down here. Greywater Fastness. Hammerhall. All the other ones, well, that would be like Harkuron now. Raven. It looks like we've got Lethis in this lot as well, which is really cool. So a bunch of them, awesome. And then we did get a roadmap as well, showing us, the 4 battle tomes. And we'll look at these two just in a sec. The death ones will be up in just a second to have a check out. Seraphon, along with Mystery Battle Tome number 1, and GHB, still 6 months, unfortunately. Mystery Battle Tome 2, and Cities of Sigmar, all by the end of autumn. Now, looking at those new death books that are coming, we got the Mortisan Ossifactor, which is sort of like a big bone construct buff piece. Works really well around Goths Harvesters, Morgar Archive, and Mortek Crawlers. It's sort of, the bone shacklet works on those larger constructs, but cool new model for your Bone Reapers. And then got a cool new piece of artwork. And then we also have Soulblight Gravelords, who are getting Ivya Volga, the Outcast. So she's from the Viakos dynasty again. But she's more of like a huntsman. She hunts beasts and feasts on beasts. Soulblight Gravelords, reusing the same battle tome art. We know my feelings on that. I absolutely hate it. But, a updated Soulblight Gravelords battle tome. I thought this might have been the case. So Feck is still waiting. Maybe they're one of those 2 mystery tomes. But all in all, the Ossifactor's okay. I really like her, though. I think she's really cool. She's got a lot of character to her model, which is cool. And then we start moving over to the last of the Seraphon. So this is the last of the Seraphon reveals. They announced that this is going to be the entirety of the range. They also announced a bunch of stuff that's staying and a bunch of stuff that will be disappearing. So the Agrodon Lancers here, they are much larger than your current Cold One Riders, and they will be replacing Cold One Riders. Cold One Riders will be going away. And so we've got Agrodon Riders. Really, really cool models. Nice, big, bulky. And then this is a completely separate kit. We have an Agrodon Scar Veteran, which is really, really cool. I love this model. I mean, look at the clever girl that she is. And then we've got Croxigors. I do like these models, but I don't know. They're not perfect to me. I don't know. I'm still unsure on them. And then we did get this other set of them, though, which is Croxigor Warspawned. So this is the same kit. So these are more pure war style Croxigors. So you have the 2. These ones, are also the builders and constructors, the regular ones that work alongside the skinks, while these ones are purely bred for war, the more crocodilian heads. And I think I like these ones better. We will be getting a Seraphon Army sets, which will be coming out prior to release, which will contain the Slan, 2 units of the Skink Raptor Riders, and a unit of Saurus Cav. Saurus Warriors. And of course, new Seraphon Battle Tome. All there. And you can see like the Agrodon Riders here, like how big they are in comparison. Croxigors have also got a big glow up as well. Speaking of stuff they said that's going to kick around, a lot of the old monster stuff will all be staying. Saurus obviously disappearing. There was no mention of too much else. Saurus Cav obviously being replaced with the Agrodon Riders. And yeah, so pretty cool stuff all. And that was, a lot more for Age of Sigmar than what I expected. But then we got Kill Team, which is the last one for the Gallowdark. It's sort of set in a escape style mission. We got the Leagues of Votan with a unit of Hearthguard, which are one of the upgrade sort of boxes available. So this is, the unit that's getting the upgrade sprue here. They've got an Ironkin in the unit, which is really cool. along with some cool female heads in there as well. The little minigun. Really there we go. There's the Ironkin there. No, is that the Ironkin or is it the other one? One of them's the Ironkin. A jump pack troop in a Space Hulk, but I mean it's a dwarf, so jump pack, fine. And they're versing Beastmen, which is cool. We've obviously seen a couple of Beastmen for 40k, obviously in the Zangors that, you know, just been ported over, but also we saw some in, what's it called? Warhammer Quest Blackstone Fortress, that's the one I'm trying to think of. But yeah, you've got these little escape pods and a Medicaid bay. A lot of this is all based on trying to get to the escape pods and get out of the Space Hulk with this set. So, cool. Last sort of set for that. Another bunch of bespoke models along with a upgrade sprue set. And then we got the campaign book for Horus Heresy. Not really much revealed, but the Return of the Black Books, I think, is the big thing to come here. This is a Siege of Cathonia. And does have some rules for some loyalist Thousand Sons working alongside the Imperial Fists who are fighting against. And there'll be a bunch of new character models and stuff like that. So cool to see some of the 30k Black Books returning, which were, you know, always part of the game and a massive sort of boon for it. And then, to no one's surprise, Arcs of Omen, Lionel Johnson, and that comes with a second Primarch model returning to Warhammer 40k in the form of Lionel Johnson himself. But yeah, the Lion, awesome model. Like, can't say enough good things about how awesome this is. And he looks old, which is quite interesting. They purposely said, like, he is supposed to be old. Like, unlike Guilliman, who was in stasis and sort of frozen in time, he has not remained youthful. He is old and grizzled and, you know, worn down from the years, which is really interesting. He's just had this really long nap. He's got the different helmets. The helmeted head with hood, the hood or the winged helm, all really cool. He stands, you know, about the same height as his brother Primarch. That's such a cool piece of art on the Arcs of Omen cover. I mean, they started posting the memes, I guess you could call them, at the start of the day, and we knew what was coming. But the big news, obviously, this is the biggest news. 40k 10th edition. So we got new Terminators coming. They clearly state that Terminators can be either Firstborn or Primaris now, which is really cool. So the iconic Terminator hasn't changed. And we got shown a brand new Termagant kit. And announced this will be the biggest Tyrannid revamp they've ever done. So bigger than the one I remember in, what was that, 4th or 5th edition. And when they got a massive glow up. So really excited for 10th edition 40k. This video is awesome. There is so much hidden in there. Really recommend. I love the Librarian Terminator with axe. Call back to that old Librarian Terminator miniature if you remember that. But yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff revealed. I think Underworlds for me is probably some of the best miniatures, along with Lionel Johnson. I think the Vampire was really cool as well. But I think one of the best reveal shows in a while. Cities of Sigmar stuff obviously is a massive appeal for me. But really excited to see where we go. What was your favourite thing on the reveal show though? I'd love to hear from everyone down in the comments below. And so that's the end of the video. We hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our fantastic little community here, we have a Discord server which is linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel. If you would like to, you can do so either by YouTube members or Patreon, or by grabbing yourself some merch at Teespring or at our Ko-fi store. All of them are linked down in the video's description. As a special thank you to our Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give you all a shout out. So thank you to our Patreons, Christian Weir, Soren, Kenny Lowe, Outer and Shot First, Andrew Bowen, The Rising Ape, Q Dynamic, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Benjamin Swallers, Redmine, Iron Grinch, Nicholas Colomos, Colorblind Magic, Grimscold, and Andy C. And to our YouTube members of Green Rich Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, John Castle, Davis Weird, James Tillman, Gargamel196, and Disco. Lastly, a special thanks, first of all, to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing art for the channel, everyone who helps come and provide the games for everyone to watch on the channel as well, and indeed all our fantastic mods and members of the community who keep our Discord and comment section a fantastic place for all to be. Thank you all once again, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.